I started my first business, I was a total fuck up. Not only I lost a shit ton of money and a shit ton of time, but I've also paid the cost of opportunity. If you don't know what the cost of opportunity is basically if you want to make $1 million a year, every year where you don't know how to make $1 million, you are pretty much losing $1 million. So I have been losing millions and millions and millions of dollars in the beginning when I first started my business because I didn't know a couple of principles that I'm gonna share with you in this video, because I want to help you fast track this whole bullshit. Because let's be honest, starting a business, at least the beginning of it, sucks because you have no idea about what to do, how to do it, how much is enough, and most people who try to start a business are failing. Okay, so the first thing that I want to talk to you about is that your offer and the audience that you will serve is pretty much the thing that's going to dictate if you are going to be lucky or not. So let me give you an example. So imagine you want to help people write their resumes so they can get better jobs. Now this sounds like an amazing idea, right? You are helping people with something that they need, the pain is there, etc., etc. But the problem is that this target audience is fucking broke. You're broke! Right? They can't afford your services, even though their services will change their lives. Okay? They cannot justify spending, I don't know, $200 for your services because for them it's too much. And truth be told, it is too much. They are probably unemployed, right? That's kind of your target audience. So it doesn't matter if you have a great offer if your audience cannot afford it. Okay, so that's the thing. Try to sell to rich people. Try to avoid broke people, and you need to learn how to do this in your messaging. It doesn't matter if you are selling dog toys, right? Or it doesn't matter if you are making a YouTube channel. Always try to speak to rich people, because only rich people can afford to pay premium prices. Unless you are going to go up market and sell to tens of thousands of people, that's when you can afford talking about stuff that broke people can afford. Okay, so that's the main thing. That's something that you need to really get your mind right about. Otherwise you will not be making any money whatsoever. Okay, you have to trust me, else just go for it, try it, and I'll speak with you soon. Then the importance of volume is something that I wish I knew earlier. I recently learned how important volume is, because right now I started a new business and I'm doing a bunch of cold email, right? And with cold email, you cannot just send one email a day and then hope for the best. Be the dude that says like, oh, quality first. No, it has to be quantity plus quality. Okay, and we are sending right now 300 emails a day, and it's not much really, but we are mixing quantity and quality at the same time. That's why we're sending 300. Otherwise I would have sent 10,000 a day, you know. But when I first started my other business, was teaching people how to code, my volume fucking sucked. You know, I was doing outreach, and you should do outreach as well if you are starting a new business. So I'm not saying don't do outreach, especially if you are selling coaching or a service. You have to do some sort of outreach, okay? But you need volume, you know, like you need 20 reach outs on Instagram per day, 30 on LinkedIn, you know, like you need to like really double down on volume. And I didn't understand this in the beginning. I thought there is a magic trick, that there is a like a magic message that I have to send which is gonna convert everyone. No, the gurus want you to know that is not true. You need volume, right? You need volume when it comes to creating content. You cannot get good at content after making 5 videos. No, you need to make hundreds of videos. You cannot get good at podcasts if you do not make hundreds of podcasts. Every single thing that you want to get good at, or any single thing that's going to help you out in your business, or is going to make your business survive, will require a lot of volume from you. Okay, it's super important, and the more you can do, the better. Okay, this is the magic formula. more you can do, the fucking better. If you can spend 30 hours a day, later you'll be able to hire people who can do that for you. Obviously, I'm not doing cold emails by myself. I have automations, I have virtual assistants that are doing certain things in that process, but I can afford to do that because I have time and money, knowledge, systems, you know, have more access than most beginners who want to try this, right? But I'm just giving you the outline. Of course, if you have money, you can outsource different things and you can automate different things. If you do not have, then it's gonna suck for a while, but it's part of the game. I started like that. Pretty much every single person started like that. So you have to pay your dues. I'm not trying to flex on you. It's just I'm in a different position and I'm playing the cards for my position, right? Don't compare yourself with me now. Compare yourself with me when I first started, when I had no fucking clue and I was a complete retard. But you know, with time, with volume, you can make it. Then the next thing that you need to understand is you need to run experiments, okay? And I didn't realize that this is a thing until I started looking into ads, but I was always scared of ads. I have to get over ads in the future. I'm gonna get over it soon. But I was always scared of ads because I had to spend money, right? And then each experiment costs a lot of money. But right now I'm doing experiments with cold outreach, right? With cold email. We are tracking every variable. We are changing one thing at a time. We have a lot of volume where we are pushing this message, and we test. We see which part of this thing might help us get better. And the more you test and the more you think about this whole business like an experiment and like a little game that you are playing, the better you can get at it. It's absolutely incredible. If you can make yourself be as much of a robot as possible, if you can remove any kind of emotion from your ability to make decisions, and if you learn how to trigger other people's emotions, you will be rich, okay? If you can become stone cold when you look at how you spend your time, your money, and then you can make proper decisions, you'll be making a lot of money. It took me so long to learn this. I think just this year I've learned after 6 years of being in business. I was such an emotional bitch and I could not track data. I could not look at the data. I was always scared, and this is something that I wish I would have done better. Then SOPs, or SOP stands for Standard Operating Procedure. This is very important because every single action or every single outcome that you want will come out of you executing certain actions. And the better you document those actions, the faster you'll be able to outsource those actions, and you'll know how to improve them, okay? So when it comes to making a YouTube video, we have the idea, then we have the recording, then we have uploading the video to the Google Drive, then we need to send the message to video editor, then the video editor downloads the video, edits the video, uploads the video, creates the thumbnail, then we publish the video. This is the SOP for a YouTube video. But inside your business, pretty much every single thing can be SOP. And the faster you SOP things, the faster you can figure out how to be more efficient. That's how, for example, I SOP'd really well my client delivery through my program. So I have created a program which is so good, in my opinion at least, my client's opinion as well, that I don't need to speak with my clients so often. So I have pretty much freed up my entire time just because I have SOP'd every single thing in my program, and I can have the rest of my day free to do some other stuff. So imagine how great this is. I have a business that is running for me. I only spend maybe 6 hours a week thinking about it, because out of those 6 hours, 5 are dedicated towards coaching calls, and I have to do the coaching calls, and I actually enjoy doing the coaching calls. If I'll not enjoy them, I would hire someone to do those for me. But I only spend literally 1 hour of because everything has been SOP. And right now in this new business that I'm starting right now, I'm SOPing everything because I'm taking on a lot of clients that I need to work for, and I take a percentage of their business, and I need to make sure that I spend as little time as possible doing work for these clients while they also get the most amount of results from collaborating with me, because if they don't get results, I don't get paid, right? So everything has to be SOP'd, and this is extremely difficult, at least in the beginning, until you tweak every single thing. But the better you do it and the more time you spend thinking about creating systems inside your business, the easier it's gonna be for you to run this business, because you need to go to the next step, which is hire people to do stuff for you. So if you are a YouTuber right now and you are making content on YouTube and you created a personal brand, like, do you want to edit videos? No, you need to hire someone to edit videos. Do you want to do sales? No, you want to hire someone to do sales for you. Do you want to do customer support? No, maybe you don't like that. I like it. So you might want to hire someone to do stuff for you. The goal of a business is to create time and freedom for yourself. So you need to start thinking in this way that I have explained to you, because this is going to make your life so much easier. I wish I was smarter. Obviously I cannot change the past, but hopefully you'll be able to change your future if you apply this advice from this video. That's it.